Welcome to the Sacred Sexuality Project. My name is Mark Weppett. I'm here to help you quit porn and live a higher expression of your sexuality. And guess what? You're not getting any kind of intro today because today's video is going to be extremely short. What I'm going to do is share with you one of the most powerful tips that has aided me in my own recovery and that I believe will play a massive role in yours. If you've been following me for a while, then you may be familiar with my previous video about how to feel what you want to feel. And what this video is going to be doing is encapsulating all of what I talked about in that video and putting it into one practical step that you can use to help you quit porn. The most basic thing that people struggle with when trying to quit porn is what to do when they are filled up with an urge. So next time you find yourself craving porn, here's what I want you to do. It's really simple. I just want you to sit back, close your eyes, and imagine orgasm. Really, that's it. That's all I want you to do. I want you to sit back and imagine what it would feel like if you were ejaculating. Now, this might seem like a kind of a strange request and, it may seem counterintuitive. What, you want me to think about orgasm when I'm trying to avoid orgasm? Well, here's what I'm trying to have happen for you. If you put yourself in the mindset of that release and you imagine what that release would feel like, your body and your mind mimics the response. If you actually let yourself get down and feel it emotionally, mentally, and really let your imagination work for you, it can be a very satisfying experience. And ultimately what I believe this amounts to is that you release the tension that you build up in your mind. And when you're filled up with an urge, what that is, it's mental tension. It's the feeling that you want something, but you're holding yourself back. So there's a push one way in your mind and a push the other way in the mind, and there's this conflict. So if you imagine orgasm, what that does is it breaks down that resistance and there's free-flowing energy. Now, when I ask you to imagine orgasm, I'm not asking you to fantasize. I'm not asking you to think about sexual acts. All I'm asking you to do is think about the physical sensation of that release. Not even the physical sensation of sex or masturbation, just of the release. If you imagine the release, you get the release. It's a way of feeling what you want to feel. The reason that you've come to crave orgasm and porn when you're stressed is because you've lost the ability to allow yourself just mental relaxation, mental release. You've tied it instead to this external action. You've tied it to porn. So when you're filled up with an urge and you just imagine orgasm, you imagine this release, it gives it to you. And it doesn't need to be any harder than that. So go ahead and give yourself the release that you are looking for. And give it to yourself unconditionally. Don't tie it to some unhealthy behavior. Just let yourself be free. Be flowing. So give this technique a try. I believe that if you play around with it and find out how to make it work for you, the results will be unbelievable. Stay clean.